What's up, guys? Karina Lane here from the University Rebel, just coming back at you, touching base. I want to be able to reach out today, and, you know, I'm going to be doing my weekly vlog. Now, I'm going to be doing weeks 3, 4, and 5. And the reason why I'm going to be doing weeks 3, 4, and 5 is because I am still struggling with the consistency a bit, but I'm trying to deliver the best content to you guys. I mean, it's definitely a challenge, and I'm going to be real. It's definitely a challenge to go from a system that you can kind of be lazy in and still do really well, and then transferring over to a system or a not system where discipline and consistency literally is the core of your work to be successful. So we're just going to go into week 3 right now, and it's pretty much going to be a generalization of, actually, we're not even doing week 3. We're going to do all of them at once. And it's a generalization of what I've been doing the past 3 weeks. So, for the most part, I finished my book, Most Likely to Succeed by Tony Wagner and Ted Dintersmith. It is on my website. If you go to theuniversityrebel.com, I have a book review in the Book of the Month tab. If you look in the Book of the Month tab, it's going to be there. There's a great book, a really good eye-opener for me about the school system and how, especially higher education, and how expensive higher education has gotten within the past, 20, 30, 40 years in comparison to other major expenses we have in the United States. Also, I realized, well, I already knew, but the book really stated most of my notions that the traditional degree itself really isn't a golden ticket anymore like it used to be for our parents' generation. So, but anyway, I wrote a whole review on it, so you guys got to go see the review and read that up. Other things that I've done within the past 3 weeks, I went out to Manhattan to an investor meeting, and within the investor meeting, some gentlemen walking their dog. Sorry, got a little distracted. Within their investor meeting, I had met people, a pharmaceutical company, pharmaceutical chemical company. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And they wanted to get some work done, so I met them, and we just met a lot of influencers in the space out in Manhattan. What else have I done? Shoot, I had an interview canceled on me by accident, but then I got an interview booked for Monday, so it's all good. Slowly taking this day by day, and I'm learning not to put too much pressure on this blog, I think, or vlog. I think I've been putting a lot of pressure on stuff, which has kind of made me be a little inconsistent. It's very hard sometimes when you overthink things. Overthinking is a very challenging thing, so please don't do it if you can help it. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry for all the guys. As I said, I'm trying to recall 3 weeks of shit here. But other than that, I've been really just helping my team out on the other project that I'm doing with the creative community called iDaydream.us. I'm really just helping my team out. I'm really trying to get this up, the business up, trying to touch base with the creative community, trying to help the smaller creatives and entrepreneurs have a better avenue on how to market themselves and how to connect better with their audiences, and pretty much, help them develop the skill sets of success without having to sign to major record deals and labels and all this other stuff. Other things that I've done majorly within the past 3 weeks, I could say that I've been watching a lot more financial education stuff. As you guys know, I have a little bit of a niche for financial education. I really want to learn about it. I think it's very valuable. Also, being an entrepreneur, you can't go through life with being ignorant about financial education. Like, whether you're owning a business, whether you're working at a business, credit score, the whole nine, like, it's really just something that you need to focus on. So I'm studying more up on that and just going through the motions at this point. There are some days, I will say, there are some days where it is hard going through the life of alternative success. It's hard going through alternative education. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not, going to sit and say this is a walk in the park. This is an easy thing. Some days you overthink everything. You get anxiety through the roof. Other days you're very calm and you can focus on getting stuff done. I have a lot of anxiety days, not because I'm somebody who naturally has anxiety. I don't. I'm a very social person. Anxiety doesn't happen for me, but I am going the route that most people do not go. So it's still challenging. It's still very challenging. But we're getting there. We're building traction, and it's just about putting one foot in front of the other, learning new skill sets. Oh, and also learning about drop shipping. I'm learning about that. Very interesting concept. The drop shipping market is most definitely a big thing, especially on Shopify, and just learning how to make it work, man. Just how to make it work. So at this point, I'm reading a new book. I'm not telling you what it is until I'm finished, but it really does emphasize the concept on how entrepreneurs and marketers sell. And it's not really a selling book, but it does talk about a very important component on how to make a long-lasting business and to have long-term success. And that's the most valuable thing that I have. So as I'm trying to end this video, I'm going to be doing some takeaways, what takeaways I have within my experiences these past 3 weeks. And my experiences are, sometimes you got to push through the parts of confusion. You're going to have, on this alternative success journey, if you decide to take it, you're going to have very stressful moments where you feel like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I doing the best thing? Am I not doing the best thing? Sometimes you just have to push through it and just make it your freaking business to be successful and to be better than the next day. Like, literally, you want to be successful in the long run, but just freaking be better than the next day. That's literally the best thing you can do. And just consistently connect with the people in your industry, research about the people in your industry, look at the leaders of who you want to be, and make sure you're working with people who are on the alternative success journey. Even if their success journey is different, just to connect with somebody who was not going the traditional route of 4 years of university, somebody who might have dropped out of school, somebody who said, school's not for me, I want to do something bigger and better with my life. There are people out there, they are hiding. There are kids in the classroom, in the dorm rooms who are stressed the hell out. So there is most definitely people out there. But my point is that keep going, even when it's hard, and be consistent. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I'm working on that myself. I'm a work in progress. That's literally this whole journey. So just be consistent if you can, and just get out there and make it happen. I see you later, guys. Thank you for tuning in.